And now another tale from Lake Woe-Begotten, as told by Admiral H.R.R. Fletcher.
All is not well on Lake Woe-Begotten this evening, as word spreads that Chester Pillsbury, the town banker, has died. As the sun sets on Lake Woe-Begotten tonight, the people feel a loss, perhaps one that they can't articulate. But even those who didn't know Chester Pillsbury carried a part of him with them. Why, he was the smile on a newborn baby. He was that extra donut Baker Dan snuck you on Sundays. He was the bark of a happy puppy you unboxed on Christmas Day. He was, quite literally, the 3% interest on your 39-year mortgage. Yes, the people of Lake Woe-Begotten sit in a somber stillness tonight, wondering if that puppy is going to be as happy tomorrow, if the donuts will be stale, or if the baby will leave a surprise in their diaper. In that silence, a single voice cries out from the darkness, "Become one with the ocean!" The cry of Xerox. All is right in the world.
That's all the time we have for tonight, Admiral. Thank you once again for bestowing your light and knowledge upon us. We, who are not worthy to grovel at your feet, shall never forget it from this day until the end of the world. With you, we happy few, we band of brothers, we who are...
That's enough, Balthazar. Sing the song.
And now let us all raise our voices and become one with the ocean. Oh, lift me up on mighty waters.
Sorry, Balthazar. I'll never tell Bowden, but you are definitely the worst Montcrief. Well, I guess that's like picking the worst flag.
Now you just remember, Skip, tell Mackenzie to stop putting corn dogs down the garbage disposal with the sticks still in them, and you'll be just fine.
Athena, I got it! I had to pretend I was there to replace the garbage disposal, and are you playing a video game?
Not just any old game, a classic. Even my dad liked playing this one. I found it in Skip's storage. Who would have guessed Granger was an old-school gamer?
Listen, I got Moldrake's latest mission tape. We can get a head start, find out what the connection is to the Admiral, and then discover extraordinary mission dorks have already beaten us to it. I'm over it, Chet. So you're just gonna play video games while the Admiral rules the world and Moldrake has your father? No. I'm going to play video games until I come up with a better plan. Dig Dogger hates a certain kind of sound. Is that supposed to be some sort of clue? You do you. I'm taking this mission. Eat my sword, you disgusting rock booger!
Good evening, Agent Granger. Reynard Moldrake requests your report ASAP to the Riksförbund municipal area in Sweden.
Finally, something that sounds exciting.
Where a bevy of well-trained show rabbits awaits your inspection.
Rabbits? I think this Reynard Moldrake fox is off their rocker. What do rabbits have to do with the Admiral? They can't even swim. Can they? Athena, help me out here.
Can I, just for right now, not worry about Reynard Moldrake or Skip Granger or the Admiral or missions or worry about my father and just play my game?
Can I play too?
Fine.
Can we play Contra?
Rejected.
Mission Rejected, the story of the world's most secret agents, the backups. Tonight's episode, The Legend of Zelda.
Oh my goodness, we are in Sweden! Gosh, Section Chief, look at that view. Is that Kebnekaise?
I don't know, Skip. I'm not up on my Swedish mountains. At the moment, I'm trying to figure out how 5 people are going to share one hotel bed.
It's our financial reality, Chief. Be glad I had enough frequent flyer miles to fly us commercial. I had to find cheaper alternatives for the others.
Well, I'm going to use the little section chief's room before I have to share that too.
Hello?
You're late.
Oh, Mr., Mrs., or Miss, or preferred identifier Moldrake. How did you know what room I'd be in?
You're late, Granger. You have less than an hour to complete this mission.
We had to fly to Sweden, cheaply. I had to connect through 5 different states, a Canadian province, London, and Prague. If you need us to be here earlier, a little assistance would have been nice. You strike me as someone with access to, private jets?
Private jets are for closers. Complete the mission, and we'll talk.
Not for nothing, but what does this mission have to do with the Admiral?
Yours is not to reason why. Yours is but to do or die. I see the big picture, Granger. Your little mind isn't ready to make these connections.
You know, I don't feel like we're really bonding as shadowy agents of justice. Maybe if we could meet for lunch, or even just coffee. It's just that trust is a two-way street, you know. Oh, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Don't let me down, Granger.
Were you just speaking to your mother?
No, wrong number. But she seemed like she needed some sonly love. Oh, good, the rest of the team.
I can't wait to get cozy.
Welcome till Sverige. Come in. I hope your flight was excellent.
Flight? Skip, you're lucky we're alive. That plane was looking to crash harder than Roseanne's career.
No kidding. Skip, I know money is tight, but an Unter Eats plane to Sweden? I don't think that kid's pilot's license was even valid.
No, McGrath, we need to be supportive of our fellow gig economy freelancers.
Next time, I'm asking Philippe to send his sky taxi for me.
Oh, you're still in touch with him.
He's in my DMs.
All right, let's look on the bright side. We're in Sweden, on a mission. Miss McGrath, the slide projector.
Oh, was I supposed to pack that?
Don't worry, Gloria. I noticed it was still on the coffee table when I left.
Never touch someone else's props.
Enough. Let's brief.
You were looking at Riksförbund Municipal Arena, home of the yearly Kanenhoppning competition.
This doesn't have anything to do with Dean Kane, does it? If so, do restraining orders issued in LA apply in Stockholm?
Kanenhoppning is the up-and-coming sport of rabbit show jumping.
Nope. There's no way this has anything to do with oceanology.
Ours is not to question why, McGrath. Reynard Moldrake insists everything is connected, even if we can't see it yet.
Just like I can't see the view out of our apartment because you blacked out all the windows. That's right, you have nothing to say.
Moving on. Today, the current champion, Rabbit De Niro, is defending against up-and-comer Bunny Eilish. The Swedes have it on good authority that a militant arm of PETA is planning to explode one of the
Oh my god.
I didn't even say what the plan was yet.
Is this today's newspaper?
Yes, I picked it up at the airport. What's going on, Zell?
Gannon is dead.
No.
Agent Granger, I trust you have things from here. I have to get back to the States.
Is everything all right, Chief?
Just save the damn rabbits.
What was that all about? Even for Zelda, that was curt.
Bo, what's going on?
Oh, that's a long story, and one I've only heard from Pat. Zelda doesn't like to talk about it.
What does Zelda like to talk about?
Looks like he died shortly after escaping from prison. It says here Gannon was a foreign operative.
It was Zelda's first case. The job that landed her at the EMF. Not even 1 year out of college.
When was that? The Dark Ages?
Worse. It was the 80s. The 80s. 1987 to be exact. Reagan ruled the land, Leonard Nimoy ruled the box office, and Emmanuel Lewis ruled our hearts as Webster. Back then, our section chief was fresh out of college and pursuing her dreams.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mama didn't love me. Daddy loved me too much. Man's got me down. Makes me want to kick and punch. I'm a rule breaker, chain shaker, bad mother.
That's enough.
What the hell, bud? You said we could do a sound check.
Consider yourself checked, Zelda. Now, if you and Rats Domino wouldn't mind, there are tables to set before we open.
We're called Rat's Dominion, and you damn well know it. What's the point of setting tables when they're all going to be flipped over an hour from now?
I run a classy establishment. Now, would you like to earn your pay or not?
Fine. Harley, why don't you see if you can boost the bass on that amp while I do this?
Check.
Atlas, you're sounding good on the drums, but it sounds like you're just falling into the hi-hats. And Hightower, would you please go over those chord progressions on your synth? They sound like a dying cat, and not in a good way.
Oh, redo my chord progressions? Ooh, heavy.
Wait! You're telling me Zelda was in a punk band?
Rat's Dominion ruled the midnight college radio scene of Arlington, Virginia.
This is fascinating, but there's a rabbit about to explode. We have...
Keep your pants on, Skip.
There's always time for a good story.
Not if the rabbit is nuclear.
Fine, we'll walk and talk. Where was I? Oh, right. For a young Zelda Anders, fate was about to open the door.
Go away. We don't open for another hour.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just hoping I could get a cup of coffee.
Coffee? In the Anarchy Lounge?
Oh, your sign says Club Edison, coffee, tea, and sophisticated conversation.
But...
What? Oh, a customer, hello. You want coffee? I got coffee. Would you like a cappuccino? I'm dying to try out this new contraption I got.
Since when do we have coffee? And what's with this Club Edison business?
Listen, Zelda, I was going to tell you after your set, it's time for a change. Starting tomorrow, no more punk.
Are you kidding me? Bud, that MTV Scout is supposed to come this weekend.
Zelda, you've been saying that every weekend for a month. Maybe MTV has figured out what I already know. Punk is dead. Coffee is the future.
I can get behind that. Not that I don't love punk. Rat's Dominion is my favorite band. Your anger really makes me happy.
Who are you?
Oh, where are my manners? Pat Rose. We've actually met before, though I don't think we've ever spoken.
Wait a minute. You were in Professor Blayton's criminology class. You were the chatty one.
And you were the silent, brooding one. I like silent and brooding.
I gotta get this place ready to open. Enjoy your coffee.
Oh, I think I'll stay for the show. It sounds like this might be my last chance to see you live.
Show's not till 9.
That's okay. I'm actually supposed to meet Royce here to discuss something.
Royce?
Professor Blayton.
You call him Royce?
Why shouldn't I? It's his name.
Oh my God. Is he like your boyfriend?
My gosh, no. Oh, that would be all kinds of wrong.
No kidding.
Also, I'm a lesbian.
Whoa! Jeez, keep your voice down.
I'm not ashamed of who I am, and you don't have to be either.
I'm not. I gotta get back to work. Like I said, enjoy your coffee and keep your voice down. Bud is an old-fashioned guy with old-fashioned ideas.
And a magnificent lover named Ken.
Oh!
Here's your coffee, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Honestly, Zelda, read the room.
You know, I have to confess, I told Professor Blayton to meet me here specifically so I could see you. I asked Harley if you were seeing anyone.
You know Harley?
She's in my D&D game.
What the fuck?
Ah, this is it.
Hi, Royce!
Hello, Miss Rose. Didn't this place used to be called the Headspace?
Apparently, Bud likes to change with the times.
Miss Anders, what a pleasant surprise.
Professor?
A long time no see. The purple mohawk suits you. Barkeep, a gin and tonic for me, a sea breeze for the lovely Miss Rose, and a shot of vodka for the lass with the purple mohawk.
Make it a double.
Coming right up.
Well, nice to see you, Professor Blayton, but if you'll excuse me, I have to finish getting ready for the show. Thanks for the shot.
Oh, actually, Zelda, I wasn't entirely honest. Royce here would actually like to speak with you.
Me?
Yes, it's about the Russians.
The Russians? Oh, come on, Bowden. This is the most cliched 80s story ever.
Clichés exist for a reason. 1987 was a tense time. The nation was on edge from nuclear proliferation, mutually assured destruction, and the unresolved cliffhanger finale of Benson the year before.
How old are you?
According to IMDb Pro, I'm 23, and always will be.
Gloria, is this Robert De Niro or Buddy Eilish? I cannot tell them apart.
Oh no, I think it's Marilyn Monroe. We have to find the right rabbit before the final show jumping round. Bowden, Skip and I will take the long hairs. You and Ms. McGrath take the cottontails.
Roger that. Gives me an opportunity to resume our story. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the mysterious Professor Blayton.
Miss Anders, you're about to be brought into a very small circle. In order for that to happen, I need to have assurance from you that you will never repeat what I tell you. You don't have to agree with what I say, but you must respect its secrecy. Now, Pat here believes that we can trust you. Is she right?
What is all this?
Please, promise. It's a secret to everybody.
All right, I promise. Weirdos.
I'm not only a professor of criminology, I'm also a recruiter for the CIA. Every year, I take the best and brightest from my class and bring them to the farm, like Pat.
You're a CIA agent.
Well, agent in training.
I had my eye on you too, Zelda. You were one of the sharpest students I ever had. But your counterculture affiliation made you a tough sell. However, right now, those connections are exactly what we need. Your bandmate, Leonard Gannon, has been selling government secrets to the highest bidder.
I don't know anyone named Leonard.
He's your synth player. Did you not know that?
Hightower?
Yes, that is his code name, and codes are exactly what he specializes in. He delivers information through his music, sending out secret messages in the chord progressions. Rather ingenious.
This is a joke, right? But am I on candid camera? Where's Alan Funt?
Oh, I wish this was one of TV's bloopers and practical jokes, Miss Anders, but it's deadly serious.
For the most part, we've left Hightower alone. The information he was selling was mostly minor, and, well, honestly, sitting in the audience of a Rat's Dominion gig became the perfect training ground to spot foreign operatives.
Your audience is a veritable who's who of the spy world.
Bull. Our audience is hardcore. And you know what? If Hightower really is selling government secrets, which he's not, good for him. Screw the government and screw the both of you.
It's nuclear codes.
What?
Mr. Gannon has come into possession of a set of nuclear codes. Codes that in the wrong hands could expose vulnerabilities in our first strike systems. It could mean the end of Star Wars.
Millions of people could die.
Why are you telling me this?
We'd like you to stop him. Cancel the show.
No! There's an MTV scout coming this weekend.
Is it Kurt Loder? Oh, I love his no-nonsense reporting.
But then perhaps play a different set list. Some standards.
Standards?
Things everyone knows so that Mr. Gannon can't change the chord structure. Perhaps something by Neil Sedaka?
That's it. I've had enough. Have your coffee and get out. Thanks for wasting my time, screws.
I knew this was a mistake. We're going to have to go with the more drastic option.
Well, put the team in position, but give her a little time.
What's up, Zell?
Are you in a Dungeons and Dragons game?
Totally. I am Navi, Elven Warrior.
Ugh. Do you know what Hightower's real name is?
Leonard? Did you not know that?
Where is he?
Think he's having a smoke out back. Hey, you really think the MTV guy is coming?
I always think he's really coming. Make that bass sing, Harley. Tonight's the night.
Then we have an agreement.
Oh, hey, Zelda.
Who's this?
Let me introduce you to the talent scout for Rat Cage Records.
Talent scout? He looks like a friggin' butler.
Every bit as charming as you said she'd be, Mr. Gannon.
Your name really is Leonard Gannon?
Yeah. How did you not know that?
Forgive me, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bottoms. Sandy Bottoms.
What?
Sandy Bottoms? Bowden, is this a true story or the start of a really bad porno?
McGrath, if you're going to keep interrupting me, we might as well just... what are we supposed to be doing with these bunnies?
I thought you knew.
Well, let's hope none of these are the bomb.
Guess we'll find out pretty soon.
Shall I continue?
Might as well.
Excellent.
I always knew listening to one of your stories would kill me.
It seems Sandy Bottoms had arrived with an offer Zelda couldn't refuse.
I'd like to offer you an exclusive contract with Rat Cage Records.
All right.
Naturally, we feel Rat's Dominion is the perfect addition to our catalog. If you'll just sign here.
Yes, sir.
Wait. You're just handing us a contract.
Your reputation in the scene precedes you. The contract is, of course, contingent upon my approval of tonight's show. I'm particularly looking forward to your song. I believe it's called Burn Everything.
Oh, yeah. That one has a killer chord progression.
Delightful.
Mr. Bottoms.
Sandy, please.
Sandy, do you mind if I look this over? We need time to discuss it as a band.
Not at all, my dear lady, not at all. Shall I join you backstage after the show?
Yeah. Come to this door. I'll let you in.
I think I'll go find myself a seat at the bar. Does this establishment serve a Pim's cup?
Well, sort of. Instead of ginger ale, Bud uses Jolt Cola.
Capital. Well, break legs.
Hightower, what the hell is going on? Who was that man?
Sandy? He's a talent scout. What is with you today?
I just had the stupidest conversation with a couple of suits from the university. They got me all worked up.
I told you, all going to that school got you was a pile of debt, which you shouldn't pay back.
They tend to come after you if you don't.
For a while. But eventually, the school will just sell off your debt to a collection agency, and they'll sell it to another, and then another. Pretty soon, they've written you off, and you've got yourself a free Bachelor of Arts in Criminology. Yeah, I take it back. Going to school is a great con.
The punk life, huh?
Yeah, the punk life.
You know, those two suits had me half believing you're an information broker.
What? No.
So stupid, right?
You make it sound so classy. I'm a fence.
What?
I met a guy on the Anarchist BBS. Goes by the handle Hacks by Talon. Yeah, he's got to be a hacker or somebody deep in government with an axe to grind. He feeds me the info, I sell it, I put half of the money in an offshore account for him, and I pocket the rest. Pretty rad scheme, right?
But selling info to the Russians.
Whatever, I don't care. Russians, Chinese, homegrown anarchists, I'm agnostic. Go forth and destroy, comrades.
I get the sentiment. I just thought we'd change the world with our music.
We still can. Sandy's gonna hook us up. We got a record out there, we're sure to get on MTV. Then we'll really start to get people's attention.
And you'll stop fencing information after that?
I'm stopping tonight. Talon says he's got shut out of the system. Guess they're onto the hack. Tonight's my last sale, but it's a big one.
Don't do it.
Oh, come on.
I don't know that I've been told the whole truth, but if it's half as bad as they made it sound, I think this information is too dangerous to sell. Lots of people could be killed.
It's a Cold War, Zelda. It's just machismo and one-upmanship. You think the Russians don't already have this info? They're only buying it to see if it backs up what they already know.
What if you're wrong?
Look, I can't pass this money up. I'm in a bad spot.
You just said that after tonight we're set. Bottoms is going to make us all rich. So let's get out there and get that record deal.
We can't.
What?
Not if you want to go the high and mighty route. Bottoms will only sign us if we play Burn Everything. And that's the song I coded the message into. We play it, and the Russians get the codes. We don't.
And no Sandy Bottoms.
No.
What?
I'm sorry. Zelda has never once in her life said the name Sandy Bottoms.
McGrath!
Jesus!
Do you know Sandy Bottoms?
Skip, you scare the hell out of me. Where have you been?
Identifying which rabbit is the bomb. What have you two been doing?
Oh, same.
Come on, Gloria found the bomb. It's Rabbit De Niro, and he's already at the gate for the final course. We have to stop him before he explodes. Follow me to the show jumping stage.
Bowden, do you ever get the feeling that some of these missions are made up just so Skip can indulge in his weird hobbies?
Consistently.
Looks like a hot crowd, Zell.
Is the MTV guy out there?
I don't know. What does he look like?
I don't know. Like a suit, I guess. But an MTV suit.
What about that guy at the bar talking to Bud?
Let me see. Ugh, no. That's just Professor Blayton. You didn't happen to see where Pat went, did you?
Ooh. Do you think she's cute? Because she thinks you're cute.
Harley! She's all right, I guess. For a suit.
Well,
Jesus!
A suit in training.
Don't sneak up on people like that.
Sorry, it's kind of the first lesson at spy school.
Huh?
Harley, will you excuse us for a second?
Oh, sure.
Big crowd tonight.
Rat's Dominion is hot.
Have you spoken with Hightower?
Yes.
And?
There's a big record scout in the audience, contract in hand. We're playing the song.
A record scout, eh? Can you point him out in the crowd?
Over there, at the opposite side of the bar from Blayton.
Oh, Sandy Bottoms?
How do you know the scout for Rat Cage Records?
That is not a record scout. That is MI5's man in Havana. He's a spy, Zelda.
You're lying.
You see that man in the front row? That's Dmitry Koenig, KGB. Oh, and over there by the jukebox, that's Kenny Toshihari, freelancer for the Japanese. Oh, and right there, coming out of the ladies' room in the absolutely killer leather boots, Vera Sprang, German intelligence. Back row, back row. Slick back hair? They just call him Bongo Bongo. Your audience is a who's who of intelligence agents and black market buyers.
So you're telling me that these people have only been coming to get stolen information from Hightower?
Yes. And if you don't stop him, Sandy Bottoms will. The CIA can't officially operate on U.S. soil, but MI5 can. He'll take him out. He'll take all of you out if he has to.
You know, Hightower is almost as dumb as you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hightower is a stooge. He's just passing on leaked information from hacks. Hacks by Talon.
We know that. So?
So, we don't have a first date until you figure it out.
Oh, heck yeah.
Bud, I must tell you, this is truly the most unique Pim's Cup I've ever had. The Jolt Cola really gives it a punch.
Yeah, wait till you hit the blue raspberry pop rocks at the bottom.
Well, it isn't bland. James Bland.
Oh, is Timothy Dalton here tonight? Ah, Royce, your savagely pedestrian humor never fails to disappoint. Unlike Ishtar. So much talent, so few laughs. Oh well, once again I seem to be cleaning up a mess for the Americans.
Just make sure Hightower is eliminated. Now, you may have to take out the rest of the band, and some of the crowd. Otherwise, it looks like a hit.
Yes, I do know how to do my bloody job. I thought yours was to talk the boy out of it.
Seems my plucky trainee couldn't deliver. Enjoy the drink. Bud, add this to my tab.
You got it.
Boy, this is really expensive.
All right, let's rock it.
We've been told that starting tomorrow, Bud's turning this place into a coffee house. So if you're in the market for a grade A asshole, this Bud's for you.
Very funny.
Showtime.
Atlas, kick it.
All right.
Listen to me, Hightower. Don't play the code. Bottoms is a spy, not a record agent. Do the right thing.
Sorry, Zelda. Turns out there's something better than the punk life, and it's money.
Just do an amazing set, and MTV is going to take care of us.
Wake up, Zelda. We're never going to be on MTV. I'm doing this, so don't stand in my way. Das Vidanya, comrade.
Screw you, Hightower!
Hey! Pay me for the door repair charge!
I told you Zelda would come through.
Well done, Pat. Well done indeed. Now I suggest we disappear.
I know it was you, Royce.
Pardon?
You were the one feeding Hightower the information.
Don't be absurd.
The hacks were done by Talon. That's a damn anagram of Blayton. How could I be so stupid not to see it?
Listen, Pat.
And then you roped me in to make sure he got taken out. You used me to clean up your mess.
Now you listen to me. Hightower was just an asset. We needed to know who the buyers were for this information, and now we do, and now he knows too much. It's just the way we do business sometimes.
There's no way this was an authorized operation. What about all the money in the offshore account?
You know, you are starting to become a bigger problem than Hightower. Lucky for me, you're about to die in a bar fight.
Not so fast, Professor.
Bottom.
Her Majesty does love it when I bring her back treats from America. especially one that's broken the nuclear armistice agreement in a bevy of ways.
Blimey British...
Nice and gentle now, Professor. Come on.
Leonard Gannon. Ow. You have the right to remain silent.
What, I got arrested?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Oh, heavy.
What's going to happen to him?
Well, if he cooperates, he'll be put in protected custody in federal prison. Maybe witness protection if he can identify Professor Blayton as his source.
I guess we both lost friends tonight.
Well, they teach us not to make friends in this business. But he was my mentor.
Hightower wasn't much of a friend, but he was a hell of a synth player.
Excuse me, Zelda Anders?
Not now.
Oh, it's just that...
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I'm sorry to interrupt. My name is Link Lionel. I'm from MTV.
Oh, screw you, narc.
Excuse me?
Atlas, grab him.
What's going on? No.
Who are you? FBI? DOD?
Zelda,
Canadian Royal Mounted Police?
I think he's really MTV.
Oh my God, I am so sorry.
What is wrong with you? That was insane. And I've had dinner with Ozzy Osbourne.
Sorry. You have to excuse our Zelda. She's had a rough day. Come on, let me buy you a drink.
Thanks.
You know, I think music videos are dead. Have you ever thought about just following around some real people in the real world?
Oh, Atlas, I'm so sorry. I think I just blew your chance at stardom.
Oh, never mind all that. It was my father's dream for me to be a punk drummer. All I ever wanted to be was a cartography expert. Goodbye, Zelda. Good luck with life and all that. Oh, gosh. Oh.
I guess Rax Dominion won't be changing the world.
Well, but you still could. What you did tonight, it was selfless and amazing. The government needs more people like you and less people like Royce Blayton.
Let's say, theoretically, that I joined up. Would I get to see more of you?
Theoretically, that would be very likely.
Then I think I'd like that. But, Jesus, not the CIA. This cloak and dagger business is not my style.
Zelda, I have no doubt you're set for something extraordinary.
Bleh.
What?
The line was so lame. Even saccharine sweet Pat wouldn't have said that.
I may have put a theatrical button on it, but it basically happened that way, and as you know, Pat and Zelda have been together ever since.
Oh my goodness! That was the most thrilling moment of my life!
Gloria, you were amazing.
What did we miss?
Gloria just ran Rapid De Niro through the entire show jumping course while defusing the bomb he was carrying.
When he did his triple oxer over the little mud pit, I was able to cut the fuse just in time.
And won first place.
Oh yes, well, stopping the bomb from exploding was the real reward. But the gold medal is nice.
That's my girl.
Come on, gang. The award ceremony is in just a few minutes. Then the pickled herring smorgasbord is on me.
Thanks for coming.
Of course.
Don't turn around. I don't know who's watching. You just sit on your bench facing that way, and I'll sit on mine facing this way.
I guess you heard about Hightower. I'm so sorry.
Was it you?
Excuse me?
Killed during a prison escape? After over 30 years? Come on, Pat. I've been in the business long enough to know how it works. And I know he's been feeding you information from inside the prison for years.
He was a useful asset for many years, yes.
And then he outlived his usefulness?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Of course.
How's everything going? Are you any closer to bringing down the Admiral? It seems like everyone I meet nowadays is an oceanologist.
Are you Raynard Muldrake?
Who?
Raynard Muldrake. The voice who says they're feeding us intel on the oceanologist, but mostly has us on a wild goose chase.
You mean rabbit hunt?
So it is you.
No, but I'm keeping eyes on you. Did you think I was just going to let you operate a shadow agency without knowing how you are? Or where you are?
Are you talking as the head of the CIA right now? Or as my wife?
As your wife. Why do you even have to ask?
Because I don't know who to trust anymore.
I didn't have anything to do with Hightower's death. I promise. He was a prison informant. He made a lot of enemies on the inside. I wish I could have protected him for you. I know that despite everything, he was your friend.
I miss you so much.
I miss you. Come home.
I can't. If the Admiral came for me and you got hurt, I don't even want to think about it.
I'll run the name Reynard Moldrake through the system. If something comes up, I'll send word through a friend.
Thanks. I have to go. Please, don't turn around. I'll never go if I can see your eyes.
I love you, Zelda.
Mission Rejected was created by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin. This episode was written and directed by J. Michael DeAngelis. It starred Chris Klaniecki as Skip Granger, Nazli Sarpkaya as Mackenzie McGrath, Dave Stanger as Bowden Montcrief, Paige Klaniecki as Gloria Kovak, Faith Dowgin as Section Chief Zelda Anders, with Kirk White as Chet Phillips and Kevin McGrath as the mission voice. Also starring Ashley Banks as Athena O'Brien, Jill Ivey as Harley, and Bob Killion as Hightower, Security Guy Sr., and the Admiral. Guest starring Eric Werner as Balthazar Montcrief, Pete Barry as Bud, Shannon Perry as Hermione Pickle, J. Michael DeAngelis as Royce Blayton, Dave Serfass as Sandy Bottoms, John Dowgin as Link Lynell, and Sarah Rhea Werner as Pat. Music by Pete Barry, lyrics by J. Michael DeAngelis. Sound editing and mixing by Pete Barry. Want to support Mission Rejected? Join our Patreon for as little as $1 a month for behind-the-scenes stories, mission dossiers, bonus audio, and more. I would be personally thrilled to have you as a patron. Think of all the fun we'd have. Not that we'd ever meet, of course, but trust me, it would be so much fun. Go to www.patreon.com/missionrejected to find out more. This has been a Porch Room production, copyright 2021, Extraordinary Missions Limited.
Actually, not bad. Quite salty, but I like it.
Oh,
Can you hand me one?
Skip, I have to hand it to you. This place serves the finest pickled herring I have ever had.
Have you tried the ones with extra brine? Amazing.
Excuse me, Miss Kovak.
Oh, yes?
I thought that was you. Congratulations on your win. Well rabbited.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Bottoms. Sandy Bottoms.
Great Scott.
No way.
Yes. Way. I see that my reputation precedes me.
Precedes you? You're like the James Bond of the spy world.
Yes, quite.
What are you doing in Sweden?
I was asked by an old friend to make sure you were all in one piece, but I can see that you are more than capable. In fact, I was wondering if we might be able to help each other out regarding a certain nautical subject.